Howdy folks, it is DIECAST Buffet here again. Welcome back to Nascar Thunder 2003. It's time for race 23 out of 36, the 2005 Sirius Satellite Radio at the Glen. Well, we're going up to New York for some stock car racing and some right-hand turns. Watkins Glen International going to be a interesting race right there. So last weekend, it was Jeff Gordon picking up the Brickyard 400 for 05. Next race after the Glen is going to be the Michigan Pepsi 400. Then we're going to the Bristol Night Race, and then we got the 05 Southern 500 at Darlington Raceway. Updated point standings. Look, as far as I'm concerned, only 12 cats are still eligible for the 2005 Winston Cup Championship. You have to be within 500 points, I think, right now, and we're right on the brink, 480 points behind. It's going to take an unbelievable miracle. But let me tell you, man, Mark Martin has been extremely consistent this year, but he's going to choke at some point. He's gonna wreck out. He's going to do something, right? That's the mentality we have to have moving forward. And man, I want to win this championship. We won it in 04. I want to win it again. We got 6 wins on the season. The paint scheme. I'll tell you what, man. We're going to run the 01 Sitco car, and let's go to Watkins Glen. All right, folks. So we qualified, well, what is it, 19th for this race at Watkins Glen, the Sirius Satellite Radio at the Glen. Look, we're going to have to go out here and we're going to have to win. Look, that is the mentality here on out. We have to pretty much win every race possible. We're 480 points behind. We can just hope that something happens to the points leaders. That's all we can hope for. But, man, we're going to have to be 100%, no mulligans. I mean, wow. We're going to have to be absolutely perfect here on out. Let's go ahead and set it down trackside for the 2005 race at Watkins Glen. Let's go.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series made a right turn today on its way to Watkins Glen International for today's race, the Sirius Satellite Radio at the Glen. The Glen is a road course that can be quite a challenge to these drivers. Isn't that right, Barney?
Well, the Glen is quite fast for a road course. The problem is getting these big, heavy cars to handle well through the tight turns. A missed braking point can spell disaster for these drivers if they shoot through a corner too fast.
Jimmy Spencer really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
Jeff Green can't seem to find the right setups for his qualifying runs this year.
Makes it tough to get a good finish when you start in the back. Even if you have a fast car, you still spend the whole race working through the traffic. You always have to be on the lookout for the big one.
Engines are fired here in New York. Well, we got, what is it, the Kmart Ford on the outside of Tony Stewart. Or you might consider it the inside lane, considering the first turn here is a right-hand turn. Now, of course, we're going to be pitting here backwards like the Texas Roval. Oh boy, folks. So this is going to be a short race. It's going to be, about 10 laps. It's going to be a short race. And I got to admit, man, that orange Pontiac right there, sweet baby Jesus, that thing's beautiful. That thing just looks beautiful, man. It's going to be a short race. It's going to be a beating and banging match. I'll tell you what, man. You're going to have Monte Carlos. You're going to have Dodge Intrepids, Grand Prix, Tauruses. They're going to be beating and banging to win this Watkins Glen road course race. This is an opportunity for one of these cats like Robbie Gordon or Scott Wimmer to get a huge win. Well, let's call it what it is, the dog days of summer. And this is a huge opportunity race. We wrecked down at Sonoma. We finished, 5th at the Daytona road course, and hey, we won the Homestead, road course. So hey, we've had a pretty good track record so far. Here we go. Green flag. Only 9 laps, guys. 2.5 mile road course. Oh boy, here we go. First turn's gonna be treacherous. Gonna have to get on the brakes early. Get on the brakes early. Maybe a little too early there. You got to fight, man. You got to fight through the S's. Too wide here. It's just unbelievably treacherous. I'm going to try to give Labonte as much space as possible, but man, we are going up the hill These things just don't want to turn on their own. So you really have to be careful. Sometimes you have to make the car so loose that you can kind of intentionally make the car slide, and it helps the car turn if it's too stiff. But oh my god, man, this thing is just... God, there's just people everywhere. Through the bus stop here at Watkins Glen. And then we're going to go to the right-hand sweeping carousel, which, you know, this track is so famous for. Just, if you hit the throttle here, man, you're going to be washing up, and you're going to hit that wall right there on the left side. Oh, sorry, Johnson. All right, we gotta start digging now. We gotta start digging. Did not start off well. Now we're gonna have to fight through the pack and try to see if we can get some spots. Okay, let's try to be on the offense. If we survive somewhat of the first lap, but here's lap 2. Your race leader right now is Jeff Gordon, last week's winner at the Brickyard, followed by Tony Stewart, Kate Jones, Steve Park, and Rusty Wallace. And silly season. We got, what, 10-something races left to go in, or maybe like 12 races left. Ooh, sorry, Johnson. Got about 12 races left, right? So, some of these drivers, they're not going to be back next year, so I'm curious to see who's going to be retiring and who's going to be replacing them. I don't know who's going to be on the retiree block. I thought Labonte and Wallace would leave last offseason. That wasn't the case. We'll have to see how maybe Martin, he could step away. I mean, he could walk off with the championship for all I know. He's got a 100-point lead. Oh, sorry, Craven. Man, I'm trying to get around these cats. It's just, it's so difficult to pass here. Because you don't want to make contact, because if you make too much contact here, well, guess what? You're going to destroy your race car. Bottomed out there through the carousel exits. Gonna have to get on the left side here and try to get around the Ford. Gotta be a little aggressive, though. Gotta be a little aggressive, not too much. But we need to get around the 32 before this right-hander, and it's not gonna happen. Man, we're digging, though. Oh, no, Pontiac. Oh, no. Oh, guys are already pitting, and we nearly just put the Pontiac doing a backward spin. Okay, well, I did not expect pit stops that early. I will be honest with you guys. That kind of caught me off guard. So it moved us up to 17th, but pit stops are already underway. Now, here's my thinking. We're going to get a caution here most likely, right? If we get a caution, we stay out, we lead the race, we rough them up, and we win the race, right? That's what I'm thinking. Because if you get a caution here, you don't have to pit. So if we pit and we're 40-something and a caution comes out and everyone else doesn't have to pit or they pit under yellow, well, guess what? We're going to be a sitting duck. I don't want to lose this race. I'd rather take the gamble. Look, a top 10 finish is not going to do us anything. A top 5 finish is what we need. We need to be extremely aggressive, and I'm willing to take an extreme strategy call to win this race. I really do think we're going to get a yellow flag at some point. The bus stop, man, is known for, you know, AIs making contact and getting off track, so I'm hoping we'll see a yellow flag around here somewhere. Because unlike in the actual, you know, the real-life version of this race, when a car gets off the track here at a NASCAR-sanctioned road course, they throw the yellow on the video game. But in real life, it's, you know, if no one's around them, they'll let them get back going. But if it's like an actual, you know, serious accident where there's fluid or the cars cannot get through the dirt or the gravel, then, of course, they have no choice but to go to full yellow, as NASCAR does not do portion or course, you know, yellows. For better or worse, personally, I'm a fan of just doing one big yellow flag instead of having half yellows, because then it makes things complicated. Oh, sorry, Labonte. So we're not going anywhere, but we're not really going backwards right now. We're kind of just stuck in the middle. You know, the car, it's got a little speed to it, but I just feel like we could be better on handling. Could be a little bit better on handling, but I'm also trying to take care of the equipment. Now, here's the thing, is that if we don't get a caution, what do? We're going to have to pit regardless, right? We're about halfway on fuel. I don't think there's no way we could save enough, I don't think. I don't think you can save a full lap of gas at Watkins Glen and still be competitive. Because we're about to be on lap 5, so yeah, we'll probably be a lap short of fuel, but that means we could just do a gas and go. Would that be worth the gamble? I don't know. I think if we do, you know, we don't get a caution, right? And we do get, if we don't get a caution and we stay out, I think a gas and go is a good opportunity because there's no sense in taking 4 tires or 2 tires to run 2 laps. I'll just go down there, get a splash and go, right? And that's what I'm thinking. So if we wait for the caution, pit then, we'll be good. If you pit under green, we won't lose a lap, but we'll lose a tremendous amount of track position. So it really does depend on what strategy you want to do. We just completely outbraked Labonte there. And then we got Jeff Purvis outside in the carousel of Elliott Sadler. They're kind of slowing up, so we might be able to get. Oh, what the heck happened here? Oh, I swore a car just went into that fence there. It was the shadowing effect. I'm seeing things, guys. I swore that white car up there hit the freaking outside wall, but I guess it was just the shadow effect that made it look like that. I apologize. Oh boy. So we have any more takers coming down pit road? No, but we got an engine smoking. He's trying to get to the inside wall there. Who is it? Oh no, it's Sterling Marlin. Oh, big championship implications here, guys. Ooh, sorry, Sadler. Sterling Marlin's going to drop out about lap 6 of today's Watkins-Glen race. So, very similar to Dale Jarrett at Chicagoland. This could severely impact his championship hopes. But hey, that's good for us. I wish it was Mark Martin, though, because if Martin drops out of the race, we get a top 5. Well, guess what? We gained 100 points on him. Oh, dude. Oh my god, man. I don't know how he completed that pass there. I do not know how he did that, but hey, it worked. So the car's running pretty good, but we're going to be a lap short on petrol, I think. So I'm saying we're really needing a yellow flag of some sort. And I don't know if we're going to get it, but I will say, though, for some reason, our car is so much faster right now. And I think it's just the overall tire wear. I think everyone else is just slowing down. Leaders are coming in. Look. Oh, caution. There we go. That's what we need. Okay, save gas. I'm out of gas. I am out of the throttle. We are going to coast to the line. We are going to just barely get to the line, save as much fuel as possible. We're going downhill. Don't even hit the gas pedal. Save as much as possible. Okay, we just saved that, just that extra bit of fuel. So what we're going to do, we're going to stay out, and we're going to beat and bang for this win. Oh, is that Michael Waltrip? Michael Waltrip. Oh my god, terminal damage hits the back end of Sterling Marlin's Dodge. Oh my god, destroys the 15 car, and it looks like he collects maybe the 31. No, it's the 26. Oh my goodness, a Dodge, a Ford, and a Chevrolet taken out there. And who's going to win it? It's Tony Stewart. He's going to win at Watkins Glen, and we are, oh my goodness. So the race is going to enter the caution. We get a top 10. Martin, your points leader, gets another top 5. Dang it, man. I didn't think about that if the race could end under yellow, but I guess with the severe contact with the 3-car, pile up, there was enough time to get the track cleaned. So, he waved the checkered flag, and Tony Stewart, he's going to victory lane. Well, Tony Stewart gets his, 3rd win of the year. He won, Bristol, and he won Daytona, so he gets his 3rd win of the year, leads 8 laps. I mean, just sheer domination, but, those 2 laps led were because of caution, so realistically, you can consider it really 6 laps. But, man, that's why I was saying do not pit, because I knew there was going to be a yellow. It just happens. It just happens here at Watkins Glen, and we caught the yellow, but man, I will say though, was it a missed opportunity? I'm going to say no, and here's why. We started 18th. We were running about 18th all day long. Everyone else started pitting early. They were trying a different, strategy call. That's the beauty of road course racing is you get 2 different strategies. You have people who pit early, people who stay out. You have different game plans. And that really does add to the depth and the excitement of road course racing. I was hoping and praying for the caution. It did came out. But we got a top 10. We gained about 10 spots from where we were realistically running around 20th all day. And you know what? We didn't win the race. We didn't gain anything on Martin. And I think this might put us outside the 500th mark. So this could virtually eliminate us from Wasted Cup Championship contention. But guess what, man? I'm not going to give up. We're going to keep digging. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss any of the new content, guys. I think the next race is Michigan, so we could win that. Sterling Marlin, dead last. Oh, that's going to significantly hurt his championship hopes. Who knows how everything's going to play out. We got about 12 races left. It's going to be one wild ride to end Season 4. Hope you're having a great one, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at DIECAST Buffet. Hope you're having a great one once again. DIECAST Buffet, signing off.